Ladies and gentlemen, this is a story that just came in my inbox, and I just wanted to tell you about this one. This came out in the Washington Times, um, dated for today, October 24th, 2017. Pentagon advocates requiring women to sign up for military draft. You know how they already had the selective service for the males in the country? Now they're just setting this all up. I just want you to know they're setting this all up because they know the wars are coming. So this time around, it's going to be both men and women being drafted in the military for war. We know the wars are coming. It don't take a rocket scientist to figure this out with Trump at the top. And we already see how unstable this man is. The Pentagon says the country should stick with mandatory registration for a military draft, and its advocates a requirement for women to sign up for the first time in the nation's history. The recommendations are contained in a Defense Department report to Congress that serves as a starting point for a commission examining military, national, and public service. Congress ordered the Pentagon report and the Office of the Undersecretary of Defense for Personnel and Readiness completed it in the early months of the Trump administration. Currently, only male citizens and residents ages 18 to 25 are required to register for a pace of about 2 million each year. Women whom the government has never ordered to sign up would add 11 million to the Selective Service system database in short order, the report says. President Carter started a draft registration in 1980 as a message to Soviet leaders. Congress exempted women because they did not perform combat. Today, the women fly combat aircraft, serve on combat ships, and are in the early stages of competing for direct ground combat jobs, such as infantry and special operations. It appears that, for the most part, expanding registration for the draft to include women would enhance further the benefits presently associated with the Selective Service system, the Pentagon report states. A gender-neutral registration, the report says, would convey the added benefit of promoting fairness and equity not previously possible in the process, and would comport the military selective service with our nation's touchstone value for fair and equitable treatment and equality of opportunity. You know, this makes me laugh that this is all coming up, because this is coming up as we have the biggest draft dodger president that there is. And it ticks me off too, because now they're going to include women, and you could best believe the rich are still going to be able to pay their way out of it, men and women, while everyone else that really had nothing to do with the war are going to be the ones fighting the war. So it looks like they're trying to push this through Congress. And at this point, the way things look in this country, they're so desperate. America is really not in such a good shape anymore. It really isn't. Especially people that have been following all of the events that's going on. It's not hard to figure that out. People are not going to just volunteer to go into the service like they used to. People are still joining, But, they go through periods of time where hardly no one is walking into these recruiting offices. So this is just their sneaky way of trying to compensate for it. And I say, even if they push this through, don't go. America has a lot to make up for if they want the service of Black people into their military. And we know they're not going to make amends anytime soon, or not in this lifetime or the next one. It's nothing like prideful people that are racist and just complete shitheads, but that's the way it is. And it makes me laugh because it says right here, now, if they move forward with this, for one, it sends a strong message to world adversaries that if necessary, the U.S. can conduct a mass mobilization. Well, the way I see it, our adversary as Black people is right here in the land of America, not outside of America. I'm just saying. But please tell me what you think. I will leave the link to this article in the description box, ladies and gentlemen. Please leave your comment and subscribe. And if you can make a donation to my channel, please do. Peace, family.